All right. The interview has officially begun. I just want everybody who is listening to know that this woman has consented to be recorded physiologically and also audiologically. You're a part of Possum Hollow, is that correct?
That's right. I am the treasurer / cook for Possum Hollow. When we're not doing things out here actively, I am keeping track of the tribe dues and income on our PayPal. And
Cool.
when I'm here, I'm cooking meals for people: breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, sweet. So, and what is your name?
My name is 3 C's. That's CCC. A little bit of a
CCC?
story behind my
Triple
name.
C?
Yeah, and in the old world, my name is Caroline.
Oh, nice. I'm Cruz. You already know me, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the guy. You know,
That one
whatever.
dude.
I'm that one dude who does the interviews. Anyway, tell me a little bit more. Like, okay, number one, what is your name?
So
You told me a name just now. Triple C. That's your Wastland name?
Yes, so that name was actually given to me. My first Wasteland event was Neotropolis 2022, and when I went, I volunteered with Command Center. And at Command Center, I met some friends, and through them, I got the name Triple C because at the time, some other people they all had names that started with K, but you can't have a bunch of people's names that start with K. That leads to some very problematic things that we don't want. So we switched it to C because my name starts with C, my real name.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so Triple C, the C stand for what, though?
I like to make
Kitchen.
different things. I like to make different things up. I'll say like
kitchen,
cookies,
cooking,
cats, council.
cleaning, council. But that's more than 3.
Yeah.
But okay.
I kind of do
fair
a Tyrion
enough.
Lannister thing and see what gets back to me if people like remember to say anything about
Oh
it.
yeah, and I like it's like CC and an extra C. You know, like from email.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like when you
Carbon
CC
copy.
someone, right? And then another C also. Whatever. So, how long have you been coming to Wasteland Weekend? Personally.
I've been coming to Wasteland Weekend since last year. Last year was my first Wasteland Weekend. That was 2022. A little bit.
2022.
Take a paper towel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. This is her lovely partner. If he wants to say something, he will later.
That's her, aka Will, back there. He's the blonde dude running for a paper towel because I
Beautiful.
just spilled some
Love
vodka.
it. Love it.
Thank you.
So, we mentioned Possum Hollow earlier. It's my understanding that this is like Possum Hollow's first year here at Wasteland Weekend. Is that correct?
That is correct. Formally, I should say.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
So, Possum Hollow, as a general friend group, I had the privilege of meeting them at the first Neo Teardown. I became friends with a good chunk of them, and I hung out with them at the Wasteland Weekend that followed, and we just stayed in touch, and because I was involved, they decided to keep me on as counsel when they started to get more serious about forming a faction, or I should say a tribe. Faction is Neo, tribe is Wasteland.
Oh yeah. I'm most probably only gonna do the Wasteland stuff.
Oh, that's fine.
And mainly
sometimes
because
it
of
makes
this
them up.
volunteer thing. I know that they do it at Neo too and stuff, but like getting the time off work is a problem for me personally.
Same.
But like making it free by just sort of like doing stuff with the people who are facilitating this entire thing. I don't know. I don't mind that, personally. And the value of it is pretty enormous. Do you find that as well? Like, have you volunteered personally?
I have. I volunteered during the
I know
event.
you mentioned it before, but do you do that every year? No. Right?
I try to do it every year, yes. This is going to be my first event where I'm not doing build or tear down, but I would say that my best volunteer experience has been build and tear down, just in terms of the quality of the experience and the value.
I've found that people have said that generally, and it's amazing to me to see just how many people are literally on their first year of Wastland weekend, and they haven't even done Neotropolis or nothing. Okay, like they're so into this, and I am too personally. I'm volunteering. I've got a shift tomorrow, starting at 2:00, blah 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 blah. Yeah, and I'm happy to do it. Like, thank you. Yeah, so you're on the council. I just found out that I'm actually a member of Possum Hollow. I was like a hangers-on or something like that. Up until this point, and pretty happy to be a part of this group of like degenerates or whatever. Because in my normal life, I work like mental health. Okay, that's my job, IRL. Okay, I don't actually work with them. I'm not a nurse. I'm a janitor. Okay, and it's amazing to me just how much just having a helpful attitude changes everything. Because I work in a dangerous environment, okay? Like, literally, I could get my head bashed in at any moment. But it would only happen if I was, like, rude, which I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, it's so funny. Like, a Karen would get their head bashed in immediately. Like, it's so hilarious. So, I have found like a weird sense of surprise with the friendliness that people have expressed here at Wastland Weekend. Do you feel the same way about that? Like, like look at us, and we're all saying fuck you to each other, but it's like we're all friends still, even, Like,
exactly.
It's wild.
There's this sense of compassion that I get with Wastelanders, this constant awareness of everybody being... This is something we forget in our day-to-day life when we're going to work, commuting, whatever.
Yeah,
we forget that the person right next to us is a thinking, feeling human with emotions and stories that are just as complex as ours.
Yeah, like they're dealing with the heat just the same as you are.
Yeah, they have lore.
Yeah.
And somehow, something about Wasteland makes people more lucid to that. We're able to look at each other and just know.
That guy's got a story, obviously.
Exactly.
Right? And it's weird to me. Being here is like, I don't know, it's kind of opened my eyes to that idea that, like, there is lore. Like, that guy's got a story. I've got a story, and mine's pretty goddamn long. I don't know about you.
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
This interview can't encompass either mine or your story, but I hope that, this has been cathartic for you, and I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And also, fuck you.
Oh, fuck you, and thank you so much for recording me in verbal history.
All right, sweet. Bye.
Woo!